Hi, I'm Josh, and today I'm going to show you how to make these soft, fluffy, bubbly naans from scratch. I'll show you how to cook them using a non-stick tawa and in a normal household frying pan. Check out my baking powder video to see if it's killing your naan, as well as my naan pillow video. Okay, to begin, let's add the slightly warmed milk to a jug, add in the water, then the egg. You can whisk it in advance if you like. Add in the sugar and finally the salt and mix well to combine. Warming the liquids for 30 seconds in the microwave will allow the salt and sugar to dissolve much faster. If you're using a mixer or mixing by hand, the process is the same. So add the flour to a bowl, sprinkle over the baking powder and the onion seeds, and then mix carefully through with your fingers. Don't forget to watch my baking powder video, as if it's not up to scratch, you won't get great bubbly naan. Once all the sugar and salt has dissolved slowly, add the wet mixture to the dry ingredients and combine until it forms a rough dough. You don't have to mix excessively, just bring it all together and make sure that there are no dry lumps. Now grab a small container or tub to store the dough in whilst it relaxes and rises slightly. Use a little bit of oil over the base and all of the sides to stop it sticking, then tip your mixed dough in. I find it easier at this stage to oil or flour my hands to stop the dough sticking to my fingers too much. Cover in a drizzle of oil, then press down gently to stop the top from drying out. Cover and rest in a warm location for a few hours, after which time you can store it in the fridge for a couple of days if needed before the next step. When ready, flour your work surface well, tip out your naan dough and split into roughly 6 equal parts. This will make 6 large naans the size of a standard tawa. If you want them smaller, split accordingly. Turn the dough into balls by gently pressing down the edges as you push up through the centre of the bottom. Twist the bases to bring all of the dough together and continue to do this for the other balls. Place them on a flour lined baking tray with a little space between each one, as they will spread out as they relax. Cover the top of the naan balls with a little oil or flour so they don't stick, and cover to rest for an hour or two. When ready, remove the naan ball and gently press out into a circle shape. Use as much flour as needed to stop it sticking to the table and your hands. Don't worry if you use a lot, as you can simply brush off any excess flour at the end before you start cooking. Okay, let's get ready to cook. So cover one side lightly in oil and gently brush it all over. This will hold the moisture inside and allow the naan to bubble properly. It also stops from burning as easy, and it's a great binder for your topping. Today I'm going to add some finely chopped fresh garlic as well as some fresh chopped coriander. Using the flat of your hand, gently press your topping into the surface of the naan. Get your tawa on a high heat for about 3 minutes before cooking to really heat through. Now, if you've not made one already, check out my naan pillow video. It makes shaping and transferring naan so much easier. Place the rolled naan onto your pillow and shape as required. Lightly cover the entire base of the naan with a little water, as it's this water that helps the naan stick to the pan and create the steam to bubble nicely. As I always miss the centre of my tawa when I turn it over, I put my tawa on top of the naan. It allows me to centre it a lot easier this way, and then simply flip it over and press down with a naan pillow. Allow to cook until it starts bubbling. Lift up from the flame, turn over and move gently to allow it to continue cooking, making sure all the sides are cooked, checking every 20 to 30 seconds to ensure it's not burning. When ready, turn off the heat and use a slice to remove it from the tawa. I like to brush with some melted butter to keep them lovely and soft and add some extra flavour. And there you have it, beautifully bubbly, soft naans that don't fall apart or break into pieces. The perfect accompaniment for your curry, or as soft naan wrapped with some of my yogurt-free chicken tikka and mint raita. Now, if you've not got a tawa, this is how you make them using a normal frying pan. Again, we're going to roll out the naan using as much flour as needed into a circular shape. Dust off any excess flour and cover with a little oil to stop it drying out. Place on the naan pillow, get into a nice shape, and then heat your frying pan on its highest setting for a couple of minutes. Gently wet the base of the naan, then tip onto the frying pan. As soon as it begins to bubble, turn off or remove from the heat, as you don't want to burn the base. Now, using a normal kitchen blowtorch, gently move back and forth over the surface, and as you can see, the naan bubbles and browns beautifully, just like the one I cooked using the tawa. Brush with some butter and it's job done. Beautifully bubbly naans cooked in a way that's quick and convenient. Please remember to like and subscribe, and check out this, my baking powder video, as well as my how to make a naan pillow, and many more recipes on my website at thecurrykid.co.uk.
that.